Hey folks, this is Vent with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and once again we're gonna play Ultimate General Civil War. We're just picking up where we left off in the last live stream. So I think we've got our army the way we want them, hopefully. First and second corps. We're probably not going to use both corps in the side missions that we're about to do, but probably in the large battle that will follow those side missions. Okay, let's see what's coming up. Alright, so we've got Kettle Run. We've got Thoroughfare Gap, and then the major battle coming up after that. Looks like that's grayed out. Oh, Second Bull Run. There we go. Okay, so I think we'll do Kettle Run. That says you defeated the enemy at the Battle of Malvern Hill, inflicting many casualties upon the enemy. Minus 5% enemy army size. So I think we'll go ahead and do that one first, since we have somewhat of an advantage there. Alright, well, we have 7 brigades that we can... Alright, so I guess we'll go ahead and attack, but I think we'll attack with our weaker ones. I don't like using our veterans and stuff like this. Alright. Ewell has deployed his division east of Kettle Run. Attack the rebels and dislodge them from their position. Simple enough. But again, we're being assigned a lot of veteran squads. I don't want any of those veteran squads in there to take damage during the attack. I'm going to go ahead and put in our weaker brigades. I don't want to say weaker. I mean, they're still like 1 star, but they're not like 2 star. They don't have like super duper weapons or anything like that. So I think this will suffice, I hope. And I don't want to put any artillery in there because artillery doesn't move and shoot very well. So we're going to just go troop heavy on this one. Let's go ahead and put our guys off to the side. And we got to figure out how we're going to attack this, too. I guess maybe some of them go up and then to the left. The others can attack from, the left and then back up. So 2 different sides, hopefully. We can catch them off guard on one of the 2 fronts. So we'll go ahead and set these guys up straight across like so. We'll put these guys somewhere in the middle so that they can veer off in either direction should they choose to. Alright, I think we are good to go. Yeah. Alright, we got to attack, so let's just move everyone up immediately. Hello, Jodian, how are you? Make sure the stream's working. Looks like it is. Okay. Go ahead and just move. Yeah, we don't want to go too far up and then bypass this altogether. I have a feeling that the left side is going to get hit more than the right, so I'm going to go ahead and bring DGA over that way. DGA being my general that will provide morale support when they start taking fire. Really gotta push. I hate to make them run because they'll lose condition. I just hope they reach in time. Oh, we've got some artillery fire. Luckily, no one took a hit yet. I'm very surprised by that. Alright, let's see if we can get into these trees. Form a little line right there and see what we're up against. And again, I want these guys to come up and around, if at all possible. Second barrage of artillery fire. Lost 1 guy there. The first of many, no doubt. Let's get him into the trees. Again, we're going to form a line and then push forward as a line. We don't want one squad going ahead of the others, taking all these hits. We want them to go as a team. That's usually the best way to go about this, in my opinion. Combine their fire. Oh, more hits. Okay. not too bad. Only a couple of people lost there. Gotta wonder, I haven't seen any of their brigades yet. So I guess we'll have to move up past this tree line. Oh, we've got one brigade right there. Let's go ahead and get 3E set up right next to 3B. I want 3B, though, to take the brunt of the fire because they're in the trees. I'd rather them be up front. Alright, so that's good. Let's get 2E right next to him. We've got another regiment there, 2,000 strong. Let's just keep pushing. That's right. Come on. Up we go. And again, we're going to swing these guys around at some point. Yeah, see, we're in the trees. We've got 52% cover, so I'd rather early squad attack them. Okay, we've got some skirmishers there. We've got artillery. Alright. Yeah, we kind of want to make sure our flank is protected. So I'm going to go ahead and have 3C form up right up there. Protect our flank. We're going to bring 3D and 3A in this side. They're going up a hill, so it's kind of difficult for them to see. Guess we'll move 2E up along with 3A. Looks like the artillery might actually be moving back, which is good for me. Alright, get in there. Alright, now that 2E is engaging them, you know what, maybe it's time to just halt their advance. Let's bring 3E up behind, 2D in, we'll get 3B, maybe we can get 3B to come along, like just sort of skirt along the outside here and flank. Alright, 3A is going to take a nice beating. Who's charging? Looks like Trimble, possibly? Halt your advance. Yeah, that artillery's gonna light up. We need to get that artillery out of there. Alright, 2D, get in there. 3B, again, we're gonna sort of just skirt around the outside and try and flank Lawton. Oh, are they in melee? Oh, that was quick. Nice. We routed that artillery, which is great. We do not want them. Nice. We also routed Forno, although our 3D squad has taken a big, nasty hit. But that's why we didn't bring our veterans into this, you know? Squeeze 2D in there, that would be awesome. And then maybe bring 2E over. It's a bloodbath. Alright. Yeah, hang out up here. Slam them from... There you go. We've got 4 different regiments attacking Trimble, so that's a good sign here. 3E is going to make its way up. Lawton's turning even more. I mean, this is prime opportunity for them to flank and hit them. Alright, there goes Trimble. I kind of want to bring DGA around to the right and then up this way just to protect. I mean, this is a great great attack right here. I don't want to lose this ground. I mean, it looks like we're doing fine. We sort of flanked them in 2 different areas, although 3C is getting hit by this artillery. We really need to move it. If we can force the retreat, that would be awesome. Get in there and keep the artillery busy. Alright, so it looks like Loughton is retreating. Let's go ahead and move up. Nice. Early is being routed. Means we have to move up. We need to capture this before the time limit expires, so we can't dilly-dally here, as much as I would love to. This is great, though. Look at this. They're retreating. If we can slam them as they're retreating, they'll lose a lot more men. Alright, Forno is being routed. Move them up. Let's make some room. Alright. Bring DGA in. 2D, I guess, is going to be a backup at this point. There's not enough room for them to get in there. Unless I bring it around to the up. There's no point in me bringing that regiment up there at this point. I'm thinking maybe down here. There's going to be a lot more resistance down this way than up this way. There goes Trimble. Let's go ahead and just keep sidestepping here. We're sort of moving over the box so that they can't run past us, maybe down here across this bridge. We're just sort of trapping them back here. We still want to leave a regiment behind. Again, 2E would be fine. Just leave them back here to defend this flag, but if we can just keep pushing forward and knocking down his men, that would be awesome. Taking a lot of losses. That's perfect. Alright, let's bring 3C up that way. We'll bring 3D there. Let's bring 3A further up here. Close that gap. I like 3B right there. If we can get them into the trees, though. Got a little kill box going on here. Well, they have 5,000 men or so there, so it's like, or 6,000, so they can still do some decent damage if I let them. But the idea is just to keep, if I can just keep surrounding them and routing them, they'll take a lot more damage than they'll inflict. Like 3D, if they turn to face 3D right now, they're gonna get hit by 3A and 3E. See? Yeah. Am I gonna finish my fight? No, I'm going to just get as many of these guys as possible. Technically the mission's over, but I kind of want to finish them off. I'm hoping this will do some sort of damage to them to the point where, like, they'll have less men in the next scenario, but I'm not gonna count on it. Like, there's nowhere for them to run to. So, that's good. Alright, let's get our ammo up here. Sounds like they're in melee combat, but I'm not exactly sure with who. Alright, I'm gonna fast forward time. Alright, those skirmishers are out. These guys are exhausted. I wouldn't mind getting... I wonder if I can, like, capture them. But I don't want to take unnecessary damage, either. Maybe I should wait until the lines are thinned out a bit, then go melee them. Okay, early squad is coming down to attack 3B here. Oh, is this a mess? My goal is to try and capture them so that, if we can capture them, we can get some easy men for our next couple of battles. There we go, we just got the supplies. Let's get down there and maybe capture a lot, and if we can. This got really messy. Where did they... where did they go? Like, the flag for them is here, but their men are up there? Oh, well. Alright, again, we'll fast forward time here. Yeah, this must be a glitch or something, because it seems like the bulk of their men is here. Do something like that. Give them room to reform. Well, there's that. Okay, so these are gone. I don't think any of them survived across the river there. I don't think so. Alright, that's good. And then that leaves Lawton. My goal here is just to wear his troops out, knock him out. That way, in a future mission, hopefully we'll have less. That's my goal anyway. I mean, I feel bad. I mean, this is taking a while, so maybe we'll just. Lawton is just very stubborn. That's a bug. How is 2E able to shoot all the way over here? Yeah, that's definitely bugged. Or did they reform on the tree line there? I guess. Oh, Ector surrendered? What was that all about? Was that my supplies? Oh, I think they captured my supplies somehow. Alright, well, anyway. So we captured Lawton. That was kind of a messy end there, but whatever. So, we definitely inflicted more casualties than what we received. So, that was the positive there. Alright, so we got 180,000, 10,500 men. We exchanged 967 prisoners for 1,000 additional troops. 4 reputation points, 1 career point. I'm going to throw that into, I'm going to start putting that into training, I think, just for the sake of being able to train veterans at a cheaper price. And that's good. All right, so let's go ahead and replace any losses that we had. Again, it would all, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and veteran these guys up. They've been really good to me. And, ooh, we get to promote. Firearms reloading time would increase, but accuracy would go up. You know, I kind of like that idea. Even though longer... Oh, this guy's a brigadier now. Let's see if we can give him a colonel. We have no more colonels. I'm fine with the brigadier. I mean, we've got so many brigadiers at this point. Can we buy any? No. The academy is empty. Oh, this guy needs something. Alright, you know what? Let's give this guy, this brigadier general. And this one, we'll start assigning out our lower-ended brigadier generals, because I feel bad. These are 2-star regiments, so I think they should have a brigadier. Keep them alive longer. This is a 1-star. I'm not too worried about it, but I'll go ahead and give them veterans. Alright, and this one will be a colonel. And we'll rookie these guys up. Or do we want a veteran? Well, look at those stats. I'm very tempted to leave them as veterans. I mean, we've got the money for it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do veterans for these guys. Okay. That is good. I'm pretty... Oh, we need more supply. That's right. They captured our supply at the very last second. So now I've got to spend more money to replenish that. Okay, nothing too bad. Alright, I'm confident that we can move on to the next battle now. Alright, let's go ahead and save it. And... guess we're moving on to Thoroughfare Gap. The benefit is you defeated the enemy at the Battle of Kettle Run, minus 2.5% enemy army size. Okay. We have to defend a position. Again, this is a job for our lower-ended. I'm tempted to bring in my second corps, but I don't know if that would be a good idea or not. They've got farmers. I kind of want to leave my second corps nice and free so that they can be used as cannon fodder. I hate to say it that way. All right, we'll use our first corps again, but I still want to use our lower echelon troops. Okay. Our pickets report that Longstreet is approaching to cross the gap. Your mission is deploy your forces and halt the rebels for at least 3 hours. Don't let them reach the crossing. Okay, so again, we want to get rid of 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D. Now, the artillery here would be ideal because we're defending. So I do want artillery on hand to take care of this. But these 2-star ones can be exchanged for these 1-star ones. And they can gain some valuable experience, too. Alright, that's 8. We're going to have to put some 2-1s in there. What's that one? 1A only has 1 star. You know, I'll put them in there. Hopefully they'll gain some experience. And then we'll put, I guess, that one there. Okay, so let's go ahead and rearrange these as appropriate. I want the 2D in the back. You know, the 1-star one should be up front taking the hits. I want 2D in the back, just sort of watching their back. In case there is a charge, they'll be able to handle it. 1D and 1E should be somewhat close to the front lines, but not completely. 3C can form a line there, then 3E, then that, and then 1A in the back, just protecting them. Now, I am concerned about this flank right here. I do not know if they're going to attack that far. We may want to leave some space. Actually, you know what? This tree line would be great for a line. So maybe... Oh, there's 2E. What I can do is, let's put 2E, like, here, right? And then maybe we'll move 3E up when the mission starts, right into the tree line. Same thing with 3A. Maybe move them up. And then 3C can sort of just watch the side. Alright. And then we'll move this artillery over a little bit more. Alright, I think we are good to go here. Start battle. Alright, so again, 3A up into the tree line where they have better cover. 3A, I would ideally want them to be next to them. Their cover here is 44, 50%. That's not bad. 48%. Alright, 3C, let's go ahead and move them into this field. These fields, even though it doesn't look like it, they do provide cover. Not a whole lot, but they do provide cover. 3B, you know, in case they really stretch my line, I want to bring 3B up just to face to the left. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. Although, I kind of want 3A next to 3E so that they can't be flanked. So maybe if we did... It's either that or put skirmishers in the tree line, but... You know, this is fine. There's no spot here for 3A to really stand, so I think they need to stay here in this little housing area. Alright, 3C can be moved over here, protect the flank. 1A can be moved down slightly. And now we're just going to pass time and wait and see where they come from. Yeah, the field's 55, 56, 57% cover. That's not too bad for just fields. It's good. Obviously, you want to be in a tree line like this where it's 92% cover, and so on. I'm tempted to detach some skirmishers just to scout ahead, but I'm really only interested in them coming to me at this point. All I have to do is defend. I don't want to go out too far because the artillery loses its effectiveness at long range. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and slow down time. Now, 3E is covered. I am tempted to move them up and just pounce on this artillery here. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and detach some skirmishers, and they can do it. That will protect the line, and allow me to stay here, and then attack him at the same time. Granted, 240 skirmishers isn't a whole lot, but it'll still put pressure on him to move or do something. And it looks like he's got a 1,500 strong regiment there, 1,300 strong regiment to the left. He's got one coming in from the south, 1,500 strong. Looks like he's going to try and hit at my right flank, but I've got plenty of troops over here to manage that. If I have to, I'll move 1A over here to fill this spot. Looks like they are making a run for my right side. I'm going to go ahead and bring 1A over here as a backup, just in case. 2D can still step aside to the right as needed, or even 2E here. Alright, we're going to speed up time again. See where he hits me. Some supplies. There's Wilcox there. Anderson. Okay, so he's going to push my middle from the looks of it. Oh, we've got charging somewhere. Alright, I'm going to fall back. I'm gonna reunite. Oh, here comes an attack. We've got some skirmishers to the right trying to be all sneaky. Oh, there's Jenkins? Okay. You know what? I may bring 2D over here. I have a feeling that we're going to be hit harder on the right side than the left side, so we'll go ahead and move them over. Oh yeah, look at that. They've got another squad. There's Course. Let's keep up those lines. And it looks like we're being charged by Drayton. We've got 2E back here. Let's get ready to give them a hand. There. Looks good there. Alright, Hunton was routed. Wilcox is coming. Looks like they're all in on that one side. I still want to leave someone on this flank though, just in case they bring skirmishers around, but oh, we've got incoming. Alright. Artillery, do your thing. Wasn't too bad, actually. Could have gotten a lot worse. Enemy brigade threatening our rear lines. Where did they come from? Not cool. Alright, let's get 3D moved back. support 3B. That was a surprise I was not expecting. Like Anderson is moving in for a charge. Let's see if we can cut them down. Nice. We stopped them in their track, which is good. Oh, we're taking some hits. Let's move 1A back a little bit. Melee here. I'm confident that we can dislodge them, no problem. Yeah, we can do it. 3C is taking a beating. I'm gonna have 2D come over here. Reinforce that. Interesting strategy. Oh, they're going all in now. That right side is getting slammed. Oh, we've got another infantry brigade. Alright, we need to form up our lines. Alright, 2D, it's up to you. 1A, get in there. Hold the line. Jenkins just took a huge hit. I gotta be careful not to get flanked here. 1A is moving, like, into Hunting's range. I don't want that. 1A needs to move back. Wow, this is a nasty attack here. I wasn't expecting all of these troops. We may have to have 2E come to their aid. Possibly? We've got 4,000 against their 31,000. Or 3,100, I should say. Good thing we brought some veterans, because I don't think our red shirts would have survived for too long. Were they really about to charge 69 versus 1,222? Not smart. Now here comes Course. Now, lucky for me, they really haven't charged this flank. I have no backup, though, up here, which concerns me. We're spread pretty darn thin. Oh, didn't see Jenkins. Okay. Good to know. Move back. Alright, well that was a little touchy, but I think we managed to stave off their attack. Again, a little concerned with this up here, but... So as long as we keep this line held for another 23, whatever that is, we'll be fine. I'm gonna fast forward time, just to see what happens. Force is attacking. Let's get 1A to back them up. Nice. Hood is making a run for it here. Let's just... Oh, they're trying to flank. It's a little late now, though. I mean... Alright, we'll finish it. I mean, this could have drawn on for a while, but we held our... We did our victory, and we're good. So, yeah, we inflicted, again, more casualties than what we gave. So, I'm happy with that. We did take some losses, though, and I didn't like that. Union Officer Medal. Cool. $180,000, 10,500 troops, reputation, career point. I kind of want to, before I sign the career point, I want to see what core options will be available in the second bull run. I'm not going to start the mission yet. I just want to see what I can assign to it before. So look, there's the main army, and then there's the rear guard, vanguard. So we need 2 of them at least. Having a 3rd brigade might be nice. So I guess the question is, do I want a more army organization? You know what? I'm tempted to... It's either politics... Well, I'm going to lose a lot of men. I'm thinking medicine is the way to go. We'll get more casualties back automatic... Or we'll get more troops back at the end of it. We'll get more bang for our buck that way. So we're going to increase from... 14% to... Yeah, so it looks like we're at 12% now, and we're at 14% as opposed to 12%. We could do that. Alright, we'll take that. Okay, and then let's go ahead and reinforce everything. There we go, we finally got a promotion. We'll take our marksman training. We'll go ahead and give them veterans. Give these guys veterans, and these guys veterans. We may want a 3rd corps, but I'm thinking they're going to be of you know, lesser quality. Okay. So that completely recovers everybody. So we still have $1 million plus, $1 million plus to work with for this bull run. I'm thinking of a third core. Let's see if we can do it. I guess we'll do Major General. We'll give him the perks. Speed. Speed is good. We'll give him, let's see. How about melee firearms? No, how about firearms, accuracy, and reloading time? That's good. Okay. So, but I want to do, like, smaller squads with this because I have a lot of, like, lieutenant colonels that aren't doing anything. So I'm thinking just do regiments of 500 to 1,000 and give them lower-ranked officers so that they can... Because if you give a 2,000 regiment squad... if you give a colonel to a 2,000 regiment squad size, it's just it's not going to be as efficient. The stats will be really bad. So, I mean, we're still going to give brigadiers to the division leaders, but let's do, say, like, let's do 500 strong, and see these majors down here doing nothing? I kind of want to give them a chance to do stuff. I want to give them crappy weapons, though, so maybe these farmers... Well, how about the reboard farmers? Alright, so that's good. And another 500 strong. Reboard farmer. Major. I could probably push that up to 1,000. Probably. Just not sure if I'm going to do it. Okay, so we're out of guns that we've stolen from the enemy. There's some farmers I suppose I could do. It's 500 strong, and... There. Switch them over. Do we want artillery? I don't know. I'm tempted just to leave it as infantry and be done with it. Major. You know what I'm tempted to do? These guys are... Some of them are using farmers, too. Like, this squad here, the red shirts. I'm tempted to give them the Springfields, the weaker ones. Alright, well, let's do this. I'll take away from here and give them the Springfields. And take these farmers, give them the Springfields. This has a 1-star. We definitely want to give them some Springfields. That leaves quite a bit of farmers that we just gave up to give to those lower echelon 3rd Corps troops. Alright, that's good. 3rd Corps. So we've got reboard. Let's give these guys reboard farmers. Infantry. Okay, again, 500 here. And again, we can always up this if we see fit. Alright, 2nd Division, Brigadier General. Infantry.
Sir, yes, sir!
Yeah.
Sir, yes, sir!
I love this part of the game, just managing your army. I could sit here all day and try and figure out what combination of troops I want. And then when that doesn't work, rearrange it and try something else. Getting low on majors, but we still have enough. Alright, so I'm going to do another reboard farmer there. And then we'll switch over to regular farmers since we're almost out. Alright, 3rd Division, Brigadier General.
Yes, sir.
We have 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, we've got enough majors for another 5.
Yes, sir.
I think I'm going to do some renaming too. The second core is my redshirt squad, quote unquote, but seeing as how some of them have experience, I may just give them a different designation. I'm not sure what I would do, but... Alright, infantry. Too bad there's not like a copy-paste button. That would be ideal. Instead of having to do this every single time. I wonder if there is. It's name, stats and battles, and disband. No, there's no copy-paste, unfortunately. Actually, no. That would have been nice. That would have been nice.
Yes, sir.
Didn't want 1,000, but... You know what? We've got a lot of troops. I'm tempted just to push this up to 1,000. Oh, we don't have enough reboard farmers for that. We have enough farmers, though. I can do 1,000 for these guys. Apply.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then one more. Alright, we have 900 farmers left, so I guess we'll just do a squad of 900 as opposed to... Oh, I bought... Oh, that's fine. Good? Good.
Sir, yes, sir!
Sir, yes, sir, that's right. Okay, so what am I going to name these guys? I mean, these are red shirt 1A, 1B. I could, instead of the red shirts, I can name them 1AA and then 1BB. That way I know it's the second core. Or just, how would I name that? 2A, no, I guess the first designation was fine. 1AA. 1BB, 1CC, 1DD, 1EE. That way I know it's the second core. Double the letter that like that. And that's going to be 2AA, and that's going to be 2BB, 2CC, 2DD, 3AA, 3BB. 3DD, 3EE. Alright, so we don't have a 4th division here. Should we? Eh. I guess what I have now is fine. Alright, so we've got that set up. It's good. The 3rd Corps, maybe we'll name you guys the red shirt. You know what, I'm just going to do the same thing. Instead of naming them RS for red shirt, I mean, I'll just do 1AAA, 1BBB. Again, just as a reminder that this is my 3rd squad, my 3rd Corps, and they're supposed to be taking the brunt of the fire. So, the more letters they have like that, the reminder to myself that, hey, I should put these guys on the front line. 2AAA... Hi, Blast Pop, how are you? Yeah, well, the reason I have smaller is because I can move them around. I was debating on one of two things. I was going to add another division to my 1st Corps or 2nd Corps, make them 2,000 strong. But then I'm thinking to myself, having a bunch of smaller units would cover more of an area. So, like, let's say I wanted to quickly swing around to the side with a couple of regiments that I could afford to lose and maybe flank them. that's the purpose of these guys. I want them to sort of be on the front line, but also available to swing around, possibly do damage, risk-free. Take more risks with these guys, and I can afford to lose them. But that's the theory anyway. All right. So I've got $1 million left. I don't know if I should really spend it. I mean, I can maybe add a 4th division here. The question is, what does my barracks look like in my reserve? I've got 2 colonels. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 brigadier generals left. In theory, I could do... I add them to my 2nd corps, maybe? How many lieutenant colonels do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be enough for 4 regiments, actually. So I can do 1 brigadier general and 4 lieutenant colonels. I can do that. I can add a 2nd or 4th division. So 1 brigadier general for these guys. And then we're going to do a 2,000 strong lieutenant colonel. Do we have enough Springfields, though? That's the thing. We don't have enough Springfields. So maybe we'll do, like, 1,000 strong? Even then, we won't have enough Springfields. Weapon-wise, there's only... Springfields, we've only got 900 in the armory and 1,400 left in the shop, which is not going to be enough. Maybe I can do 500 strong. Start them off small, and when I get more weapons, I can give them. The other option is, I've got a lot of palmettos in the shop. I can spend some money and upgrade my better guys with palmettos. So, for example, these guys are using Springfields. Or, let's take a look at our 1As and stuff. Palmetto, okay, so 1C is still using the Springfield. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade them to the palmetto, which gives them a slightly better melee. Or maybe the Lorenz even. The Lorenz has much better efficiency. So I'm going to go ahead and buy those weapons for them. That'll free up some more Springfields for the squadron or the regiment that I'm about to create. And then these palmettos, maybe we'll give them the... Do we have any left? Wow, look at... Oh, the Springfield 1855s. Those look cool. Maybe I should upgrade to those. 1855. Oh, yeah, look at the reloading on that. That's beautiful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give them those.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think it's time they deserve an upgrade. So we'll give them those. And get rid of the Lorenz and do that. What about the Harper's Ferries? The Harper Ferry, let's see what the difference is. Harper's Ferry, slightly better reloading, slightly better efficiency. The effective range is 350 on that, whereas the Springfield is 340. So the Harper's Ferry seems to be slightly better. Fire rate accuracy is 70. This is 65. You know what? I might... Let's give them the Harpers instead of the Springfields. But I don't want to, like, assign all of these guns out right away because I'm going to take casualties. I'm going to lose guns. I'm going to need a way to replace these guns. So I need to make sure I've got some in reserve. Alright, so we've got a lot of Harper's Ferries here. That's good. These guys are also 2-star. So I'm thinking give them something better than the Springfields that they've been using. They deserve an upgrade too. I'm going to go ahead and give them the Springfields. Good. Alright. And 2E here is using... I mean, they're only 1-star, so I'm kind of fine with them using the Springfield. The rest of these guys are 1-star troops. I think that's sufficient for me. I'm fine with that. You know, let's go ahead and give these guys the Springfields. That's fine. And all of these, though, are Brigadier Generals. Maybe I want to downgrade to a Colonel on some of these. I don't want to lose all of my Brigadier Generals in one shot.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I mean, promotions are great and all, don't get me wrong, but... Alright, so back to here. I was trying to create infantry. Now I've got enough Springfields in my inventory. I can also give them... Well, no more. Okay, yeah, Springfields. Alright, so I have enough for 4 regiments, 2,000 Springfields each. So, give them a lieutenant colonel. Next one. Good. And good. Okay. So let's go ahead and rename them appropriately. How many battles have you fought so far in your campaign? I'll get to that in 1 second. A lot. I've streamed this at least 4 or 5 times and one major battle every single time. So I'll see if I can find my history log here in a minute, and I'll let you know. 4 AA, 4 BB, 4 CC, and 4... Want a 5th one? We've got some Springfields left. Let's make this like a 500 strong. Give them a tiny little major. I guess that'll work. And then it's 4 EE. Okay. Career? There we go. So here's my career. Starts with capture the train station all the way down to Thoroughfare Gap. So I've done... Doesn't say which ones are major battles, but I believe first Bull Run was, I think, a major one, and then Shiloh, and then Gaines Mill, I think was another one, then Malvern Hill, and now we're on, I think, second Bull Run. So yeah, this is what I've done so far. And pause it here if you want to see it in greater detail. Okay, I'm going to save this before we move on. I have $950,000. A part of me is tempted to extend this 4th Division, but with what, I'm not exactly sure. I only have a couple of Brigadier Generals left, and I want to keep them in reserve. So we may just enter the battle with this and hope for the best. Alright. Or do we want to up this to 1,000? No, we don't have enough reboard farmers. Alright. Artillery? Generally, when it comes to... I mean, yeah, artillery's good, but I kind of like having troops better than artillery. That's just a personal preference. I could absolutely do artillery, but... The problem with artillery is it's slow to move and slow to fire. And when I need to move around the battlefield quickly, I'd rather have, say, 500 to 1,000 men as opposed to one artillery regiment just sitting there chugging around the map. Artillery, though, I use it whenever I have to defend something. If I have to defend something, then artillery is the thing to have. I keep it there. Does it move? It just keeps shooting. I love that. But when I have to keep pushing forward and attacking something, the artillery is hard to keep up with the rest of my regiments as I'm moving forward. But again, personal preference. A lot of people may disagree with that. They're also a little expensive. Alright. I do have some artillery, though. I've got one there and one there. I've got a couple of artillery, but the majority of my squad is troops. Alright, battles. So, second Bull Run, we've gotten 2 advantages here. You defeated the enemy at Battle of Kettle Run, which is negative 2.5% enemy army size. And then we've got, you defeated the enemy at the Battle of Thoroughfare Gap, minus 2.5% enemy army size. If we win, we get 22,500 troops. There we go. If we draw it, we still get something. Only 1 reputation point, though. And if we lose a lot of reputation. So we don't want to do that. Okay, so our main army is going there. Second Corps is going to be our vanguard, and Third Corps is going to sort of back up our main army. I don't know what the rear guard does in this map. I don't know these maps off by heart. But I don't want to put our crappy army in the vanguard because something tells me the vanguard will see a lot of action, and I want to make sure I've got enough oomph to do whatever it is I'm supposed to do with the vanguard. All right, but I will have backup. The Peninsula campaign has failed, and McClellan has withdrawn to Washington. Meanwhile, the rebels are raiding our supply lines. We must head north and consolidate our forces. We will rally our army, then we will march north. That's quite a trek. The Confederates are present in the area and are moving northwest. It's probably their cavalry that's coming back from their supply raid at Manassas Junction. Watch them, but keep moving. Okay. Some of our units are moving through the town of Groveton toward our rally point. Rebels are attacking us through the woods. It seems we're facing mounted skirmishers. We can advance to this hill and capture their artillery. Sure. Okay, so this is our vanguard, actually. The 1AA and the 1BB. We didn't have a choice here, so I guess we have to use this artillery. Alright, Grant, you need to stay back. We don't want them to use the trees, so I'm going to try and sort of sidestep up. And then maybe bring 1A around and flank from the other side. If we can get 1A into the tree line here. There's some skirmishers. He's got a 1,300 strong regiment there. Okay. Let's get our troops line. He's got artillery right there. Now that's pushing it. Let's get 1B to sidestep up. I don't know. Don't turn. We're gonna need some help. Now 1AA can come into the tree line and possibly flank. We'll see how that goes. I am gonna move artillery up this side. Now we do not want to attack yet. But we do have to attack soon because of the time limit. But I want to get 1B into position before we do anything rash. I want to attack as a group. Alright, skirmishers are there. Let's get these guys into the trees. Alright, so we've got Stonewall Brigade attacking. Alright, so we're routing Stonewall Brigade already, which is good. It looks like we drew all of his regiments down here. I'm going to detach some skirmishers, actually, and fall back. I want to keep them busy in this tree line, if I can help it. Thought they were being routed. What's up with that? Alright, good. Wow, these skirmishers are really running. Holy cow. Come back, dudes. What do you got? Where are you going? I know you're routing, but get back up there, please. Thank you. I wonder if they're stuck on that shoreline there. That's kind of good for me because they're taking a ton of damage. Oh, I agree. The artillery's doing a fantastic job right here. That's what they do. They sit there and shoot. I kind of want to draw his regiments back to the south, if I can. Oh, yeah. Oh, good, good. His regiments are still there. That means we can swoop in and possibly capture this. Once we get rid of if we can get rid of Stonewall Brigade, that would be awesome. Oh, now we're being routed. That's not good. All that melee fighting. This is all we were given, for the record. They definitely outnumber us. This is why I would have preferred maybe some extra infantry here to help us out. Alright, so they're now routed. I want to get 1B and 1C back into position. Try and get in there and get this farm. Alright, you know, these guys should be focusing up there. They're not in cover. Are they running? I think they're running. Is Louisiana Brigade trying to charge my regiment down there? That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. You gotta keep the pressure on in the south, otherwise, yeah, see now Lawton is coming around this side. This is bad. This is really bad. We secured it? Maybe? Oh, no, they're getting it back. Maybe? This is a nasty fight. It really is. Unfortunately, they outnumber us, so this is not going well. Alright, let's get these skirmishers. If we can swing them around this end and hit Trimble in the back, maybe we can force them to rout and take that point back. Taliaferro is coming back down this way. Fall back, fall back. Make them come to us. Nice. Hit them in the back. Their back is turned. Oh, the skirmishers are blocking them. Oh, now they're attacking. They can't make up their minds on what they want to do. Oh, they've got skirmishers. This is terrible. Oh, this is terrible. Luckily, these guys are not our veterans. I've secured the farm again. How long it's gonna last is anyone's guess. This is crazy. This is absolute madness. Oh really? I'm not very well versed in the history, so if the Union got beat up here, I guess I'm doing okay. Yeah, that Louisiana Brigade has 1 star on it. Rear flanked. Alright, proceeding to the next day. So it looks like I captured it. That was just a mess. Hopefully that'll give us some sort of advantage. Oh, we can go to our camp and reinforce. Let's see if I can reinforce the people that we lost. Oh yeah, that was nasty. Again, these are going to be our rookies, though, so it's not going to be all that expensive to bring them back up to full strength. Alright, we'll give them a promotion. Nice. You guys get a promotion. Great. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. Okay. We didn't lose too many, all things considered. If I really wanted to, I can add veterans to this. Sure.
Sir, yes, sir!
Alright. That looks okay. Okay. I want to save this as a backup. We'll just do V. Backup. These major battles are usually set over a number of missions like this, so I'm in between right now. We'll hit continue. First attack wave, second attack wave. Okay, well, here we go. The incident at Bronner's farm revealed Stonewall Jackson's positions. He is isolated and is trying to march south toward Richmond. He has formed a defensive line along Stony Ridge, starting from those woods. And ending at Sudley Ford, although our forces are still not ready to begin an offensive action, we should immediately send troops to pin him. We have a good chance of crushing one of the South's best commanders today. We have him alone and outnumbered. I bet you the people that know Civil War and history and are well-versed in that probably like the game. I don't know how accurate it is, though, like, because I'm not a buff. Their left flank is the most suitable place to begin an attack. Alright, maybe I might want to do that. Maybe down here, too? We should send one division guard to our left. We might find an opportunity to attack from here. I'll try. In a few hours, we'll be able to mobilize our full army and outnumber Jackson at least 3-1. It is therefore advised to be cautious in our first assault until we can advance with our entire army. I agree, but we have limited time, so it's not like we can just dilly-dally. Why can I not move 1C? That's weird. Alright, well, if we're going to attack from the north and try and get this right here, I want to kind of focus my troops there. And again, artillery, nice, but I wouldn't mind having some more men. Oh, they're exhausted. Can I get rid of them? It must be a bug or something. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of these artillery in favor of some more men. 500 strong, though. Ugh. Yeah. Let's try. There we go. 2,000 strong. And 2,000 strong. We want to take turns pushing. One regiment goes in, gets a quick round off or two, steps back, lets someone else come forward, someone fresh. You know, just keep catching them off guard. Yeah, I can't do anything with 1C here. Oh, there's more down here. Okay. Let's go ahead and move them up like that. And they've got artillery too, but I want to get rid of that in favor of not them. All right. Yeah, we'll push along this left flank up this way and hope for the best. And start battle. You like Gettysburg better? I like this one better because of the in-between. Like, I like going in between missions and editing my army and, you know what I mean? I like this game. If this game did not have that, I would not play it often. I play this game for the army management. I like that kind of thing. I like the whole management aspect of it. Oh yeah, look at their condition. I'm gonna have to keep them in the back and recuperate, I think. Hi Toxic, how are you? This 1CC is yelling, retreat! Even, like, this is from the previous battle, so they're, like, scarred. Retreat! I gotta wonder if this flank here is vulnerable. Like, if I can bring, say, these two down there and then up. Something like, let's just see if that's possible. But I want to get some troops into the tree line here where there's cover. Alright, looks like we see a line there. Okay. Let's form a line and advance if we can. Oh, their condition is bad too, 2%. They're hurting from that. Oh, there comes Branch. They may make it. If I can get to the tree line first... This game is cool. I agree, Toxic. Not only looks cool, but it is cool. In my opinion. Oh, okay, so they now took up cover lines, but... I'm hoping 3 regiments triple teaming them will be enough to dislodge them. Not what I wanted, honestly. Oh, nice. We broke through their line already. That's good. Let's keep 1 BB back here, though. Get 4 CC that's fresher into the tree line. We'll be able to flank from that spot. And then down here... I just want to move up and... Okay, no, there's a bunch of regiments sitting there. Let's see if we can't push to the left a little more and then up. Like, there's this wall here. Maybe we can get in across this way. You know what? Let's go all in with that, actually. Hi Meadows, how are you? I am playing Ultimate General Civil War. It's a real-time strategy. Alright, again, let's try and double, triple team as we can. We don't want 1 regiment versus 1 regiment. Especially in their line of cover here, they're going to get through. How are we doing here? Alright, they do have a regiment there. But I still think we can swing around. It's a great game, Meadows. It's a lot of fun. Now we're hitting them on the flank, which is great for us. That'll hurt their morale a bit. so Field is now retreating. Let's see what we can do about this next. They've got a larger line of defense here. These barricades, sandbags, whatever they are, look a lot heavier, so getting through those are going to be tougher. Alright, now let's see if we can push past Greg. Let's do something like this. Alright, there's Archer there. Okay, so we've got our regiments coming around that way. We're still getting into place there. Alright, he's got 2,000 strong. No, stop. Halt. We don't want to attack yet. All we want to do is set up to attack. And then we also want to dislodge this regiment here. I've played Civilization 5 before. I've covered it on my channel. If you do a search, you'll see it. Okay, that's cool. Civilization is a pretty fun game. I like it. Alright, so I'm gonna keep, Taliaferro here busy. I'm gonna have these two regiments attack. And then while they're attacking, we'll have this squad come in from the side like that and flank them. I hear melee. Oh, it's probably from Greg. Maybe. Alright, they are retreating. Awesome. They've got supplies. I'm going to go ahead and actually get my skirmishers detached to go after them. Hopefully Greg... Where's Greg going? If I can get those supplies, that would be awesome. Get the supplies! Oh, Greg just stopped in its tracks. If we can... we may have to commit. I was expecting Greg to retreat in the other direction, honestly. I was not expecting him to follow the supplies. Okay, so we've got... See, attacking... Yeah, we've outnumbered them. Yeah, but... I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Alright, let's line up our regiments and see if we can make a push. We've got 5 regiments there. Actually, we should come around this way. He might be able to flank me from his spot right here, so I want to stay away from that. Okay, so actually our flanking maneuver kind of sort of worked. He's got some skirmishers there, though, blocking us, but they're just skirmishers. Let's go ahead and move up. I mean, they're not going to last much longer. Especially out in the open like this. We're being routed there, but on the plus side, we got rid of these skirmishers. I don't know what that is, honestly. Alright, good. 1 regiment to dislodge these guys, I think, was worth it. Let's go ahead and move in. Get into the cover of the trees. Let's get get 4B behind our lines there. 3BB, I'm not going to attack with them directly yet. I'm going to wait. In a one-on-one battle, they're going to get slaughtered because of this cover. I want to bring these guys around as we're doing right now. Looks like our skirmishers are retreating. Alright, I think it's time to reattach the skirmishers, and yeah, Greg is now heading back toward the base. Alright, Louisiana is now retreating. I'm going to go ahead and push forward like so. Again, form lines.
Fall back.
Pender may decide to... I don't know. They're right in the middle there. They're not really doing anything. Alright, here comes early company. I think 2AA needs to rejoin the fray. Oh, those supplies are down there. I'm going to detach those skirmishers and go after them. I'm going to try and get those skirmishers if I can. Or get those supplies if I can. Alright, early is now... that's odd. I'm going to go ahead and turn with 1AA and just hit him in the back. Get the supplies. Don't shoot them. Just get them. Come on. Come on. Reach him. We got this. And we got the supplies. Awesome. Okay. Let's get them back up here. Wow, okay, 3B, I wasn't... Okay, fine. We're in melee. We need to get back. They're gonna get slaughtered up there. That's alright. It's one regiment. We can always buy more. Again, this is our second corps, so I'm not too worried about them. But they're doing a fantastic job, though, all things considered. They're really coming through for us. Go ahead and attach skirmishers. Get them back. Alright. Moving in. Okay, well, there's plenty of Ant Queen videos for you to watch, for sure. If you like that series, I've got an entire playlist. You can find one you haven't seen yet and have at it. They're taking a lot of hits. We just don't have enough troops. I mean... This is a great flank, don't get me wrong, but they've got too many men. Alright, fall back. I was hoping to capture this ridge, but we may not be able to. Trimble is now attacking. Attack Jackson again. Jackson, as expected, is a tough nut to crack. We have to rest while waiting for our reinforcements. Several units from our reserves will soon be able to support our final assaults. We can try to outflank them if you think we have the troops. Well, I mean, look at all... We've got all these guys. That's good. Let's just move them right up. Now, I don't want to just solely focus on this over here. I think we really need to hit him in 2 places at once. Alright, let's get 2 AA and 1 AA to attack Johnson here. Alright, you know what? I'm going to have 4 DD attack. 1 CC can hopefully... Let's get 1 AA to attack Johnston. I'm going to try and get this regiment here to flank. And down here, we're keeping the majority of his forces busy, luckily. Alright, I think we need to get into the tree line. We'll take less damage that way. Luckily, these guys are already there. They're really holding the fort down here. Pender looks like retreated back this way. Interesting. Yes, I've played Grimrock 1 and 2. I've covered them on my channel as well. Alright, let's do this. Can they attack, though? It's like they're bugged or something. They're not reloading. They're definitely bugs. They're in a constant state of running. I guess we'll just have to charge and hope for the best. Alright, they retreated. Awesome. Let's keep moving up. How are we doing over here? Could be better. Could be better. We're keeping them busy. Keeping them busy. Alright, let's get 1 AA to flank Johnson and push him back. And let's go ahead and move our troops up the center line. The ones I can afford to lose anyway. We'll keep 1B, or 1A, 1B, and 1C back. They're the good ones. 2D is 2-starred. Let's get this artillery to the front line. Go for it. Okay, Archer is now gone. Let's go ahead and reinforce there. We want to cover this little gap here because at least cavalry might come down and try to attack. So let's just keep an eye on that. So we've routed Johnson, so that means we can push on in this direction. These guys in the back sort of just as backup. Yes, this is on the PC. Move up. Good. He's got some supplies there. You know what? I'm gonna detach some skirmishers. Yeah, detach. Go after the supplies. Hold fire. Reinforcements have arrived. It's all good and all, but I think we've got this licked, hopefully. Alright, get the supplies. Beautiful. Alright. Wow, we've been routed. That was quick. Discombobulated here. Alright, let's get one seat of flank Forno, if we can. Alright, we've got more regiments incoming. These are the weaker ones, in terms of, like, red shirt-wise, so let's just send them right in there. Just charge. There's our crappy ones, our really crappy ones. Let's go ahead and send them in to charge as well. Right to the front line. Just move, just ride right over them. Alright, this supply wagon can reinforce them. McClellan can come down here to reinforce them. Alright, well there's no reason for that, so you're gone from the channel. Yes, I've heard of Factorio. In fact, I covered it many times. Alright, have fun. There goes early. That's good. They're being routed. We're so close to capturing this. But it's not like we can just willy-nilly move in there. We have to have a plan. We need to keep our lines. Otherwise, you know, they can take it right back. Oh, they're going out. They're going all out there. I don't want to engage. I don't want 1B to engage. I want 2A to take the brunt of the damage. Let's get them back in there. Alright, skirmishers just got routed. I'm going to detach skirmishers to watch our flank, I think. Oh, they are charging here. Let's get these supplies out of there. Where did this come from? These regiments. Interesting. We don't have enough in the... Okay. What we need to do is reroute these guys this way. Yeah, look at all those troops coming at us from the rear there. Alright, we need to reform some lines. We just got caught in a pincer. Pincer, rather. Ugh, come on. We're being hit by from all sides. Alright, let's get back into the trees. What we need to do is reform some lines, get back into the trees. If we can keep pushing on this end of it, though, we'll be able to help them out. But these guys down here are going to take a buttload of damage if we're not careful. Fall back. We got our main objective completed, which is what we wanted, so I'm not that worried about it. They got our supplies back? Really? How? I was right there. Oh, maybe because they touched 4 now? Possibly? Oh well, it's not. I'm not that concerned. Alright, 3E. Get your butts down here to help. Here they come. We were doing pretty well until they reinforced that southern position. But again, I'm not concerned because we've met our goal. We did what we were supposed to do. And these guys, unfortunately, are just... they're acceptable losses at this point. These are our backups, so let's just get them out here. Oh, there we go. Victory. Okay, so how did we do? Yeah, we actually lost less than they did. So, again, I would call that a victory. That was pretty good. All right, so 375,000, 22,500 men, 61 prisoners exchanged for 61 additional recruits, 20 reputation. I'm going to go ahead and claim my career points now. I'm thinking either I like that politics, that's nice, but I also want more army organization so I can increase my squad size. It's either that or maybe medicine and training, or possibly just throw it into training. Because veterans are costly to replace. But then again, having politics, 22.5% gold increase. I'm guessing I have, what, 20 now? Alright, we'll do one politics and one... actually, let's do army organization. Just in case we come across a mission later that requires us to have large regiments. I'm going to go ahead and veteran up all of these. Oh, there we go. 25,000. Do we want to do that yet? I'm thinking let's just do 2,000 for right now. And then we'll push it to 2,500 when we need to. Or we'll think about doing it. Because that also costs money to replace guns, too. Pushing this up to 2,500 strong is great, but if we don't have the guns in our shop or the money to support that, we can't do it. So I'm just going to keep it at 2,000 until I'm ready to push it to 2,500 apiece. And we'll go ahead and just do 2,000 vets here. That's good. And we have to promote them. We'll give them marksman training. And we'll go ahead and give these guys a promotion. Marksman training. Go ahead and veteran these guys up to 2,000. And then we'll see what we have to work with once we have everyone back up to 2,000. Okay. So there's 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. Let's go ahead and take a look at our second corps. Again, these guys are all rookies, so I'm fine with just doing something like that.
Yes, sir.
I'm fine with the 20 with the Springfields 2,500 strong. That's fine. It's those expensive guns, like the Harper's Ferries. They are expensive, so yeah. I guess we'll take endurance and endurance. Fine. That'll offset the efficiency lost with a colonel. Looks like the brigadier generals are the only ones that can field a 2,500 strong regiment without suffering an efficiency loss, but I just made up for it with my endurance course upgrade. Yeah, see, look. All right, let's do 2,000 strong here. Apply. Go ahead and promote this guy. But, yeah, we'll do 2,000 strong. Actually, no, let's do 1865 and then veteran the rest to 2,000. That way he doesn't lose his promotion.
Yes, sir.
Okay, back to rookie. 2,000. There's gotta be an easier way to do this. Like apply 2,000 to all squads or something like that. Alright, we'll do that. Veteran the rest to 2,000. Remote. Good. Rookie. That's good. Veteran the rest. Promote. Rookie as far as we can go with it. 1,900. Veteran the rest. Alright, good. Okay, rookies for sure. Done. Done. Do we want a veteran these to 20? No, we don't have enough reboard farmers, or I would. Alright. What about these guys? Yeah, that efficiency would go down. Alright, that's fine. Some of them can remain 2,000 for now. And then our third corps, we lost a lieutenant commander. We'll just buy one and replace it. Or is that a major, maybe? Let's do a major. Yeah. And let's go into the armory right now and just buy, or the barracks, and just buy up all these reserve, or no, the academy ones. Just to have them. 500, 500. Okay, we lost one there. Big deal. Apply. Good. 500, 500, 500, 500,000, 900. Forgot about this one. Okay. I think that's going to do it. So I'm going to save this up, and we're going to call it here. If you guys want to see more of this game, let me know, but more than likely I'm going to do it anyway because I really like this game. If you guys haven't already subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube, that way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.